Day 4, you know what time it is. We gotta use our bow-only abilities to go up against the red glowy room. Oh, look, Beliar cultists. Could never have guessed. Now, the draw time on the bow is a massive inconvenience right now. Oh, look, this fucking door doesn't do anything. Okay, well, we got that guy. We should have probably taken out the melee guys first, though, really. Kill the cultists. Okay, we'll just shoot him in the chest since his head's not poking down. Whoop. But even still, like, close quarters, not a single oh, I was gonna say not a single hit landed on me. That's bullshit. I can see my health regenerating. But they're, like, such a long ways away. They'll just attack you, regardless of whether they're in range or not. It's kind of stupid. Loot everything in the room. Did they have anything that anybody wanted? Oh, maybe it was what was in the chest. I did not pay attention to what was there. I was too busy focusing on the fact that I had to get shit off my back again. The insisting that there's no weapons on my back is turning into quite the monkey on my back as well, so. Oh, plants. I like plants. Not that we do anything with them. Well, that was a mistake. There. Problem solved. Okay, good.
Welcome. Any news? What's going on up there?
That was a real can of worms.
Oh, really?
I think that was a Beliar cult. Sick bastards. Not of this world.
It's worse than I feared. We must inform the guard immediately.
Not necessary. They can kiss their god right on the feet now.
Ha! Good work. Just thinking about having had them as neighbors. Here, your reward. You've sincerely earned it.
You look tired.
That blacksmith girl is driving me insane. I got some cotton wool from Elgin, but it doesn't help much. No use trying to sleep. If this keeps going on, I'm going to stay the night at Ingor's, in the Cliff Tavern.
Doesn't the city guard do anything about it?
Do anything about it? They're forcing me to do it. We need weapons. We're going to be in the middle of a war soon.
You mentioned something about shrines. You sell shrines?
Oh, but sure, I sell everything. Ogtar, for example, wants a magnificent shrine to Enos from Gotha, and an ornate shrine to Beliar from Bacarash. The good man doesn't know what to do with all his money.
Aren't you bringing the wrath of gods upon yourself by doing this?
I've studied the gods all my life, and I can tell you one thing. They're not bothered about little things.
You're a priest?
A scholar? I could tell you things about the gods that would have the priest's hair stand on end. Only ever interested in one side of the coin, that stubborn lot. They never want to hear the whole truth.
That's sacrilege.
Bah! I've been doing this for over 20 years. If the gods are wrathful about it, they're taking their bloody time doing something about it. Don't you want to hear a little forbidden knowledge about the gods, Fearful of the wrath of Enos?
Ooh, tell me the wrath.
I don't fear the gods. Tell me what you know about Enos.
You must have learned to love, honor, and fear the sun god as a child, am I right? Fire, light, order. The embodiment of all that is good in the world, isn't it?
Right.
Wrong! Enos is no friend of mankind. Without his brothers, he would bring absolute order to the world. Rigid, smoldering, merciless. Freedom is anathema to Enos.
Are you seriously trying to tell me that bringing order to the world is bad?
King Robar brings order to the world. He wants to unite all of the warring kingdoms for all our sakes. The price of freedom is war.
Let's change the subject.
Well, that didn't really go anywhere, now did it? I don't care anymore. Oh look, it's nighttime again, because we don't sleep. As the new nameless hero, we are cursed to live our lives without sleep forever. Where's Chuck? I want to rub it in his stupid face that I killed his guys.
Are you insane? Renting out your house to Beliar cultists?
Their gold gleams as much as ours.
If I catch you involved in shite like this again, I'm going to rat you out to your colleagues.
He doesn't care. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. Also, has anybody noticed that the doors close behind us every time a dialogue happens? Oh. The door just closes anyway. Huh. Hush my mouth then. I thought it was like a weird loading thing. Alright, let's head on back up to the next waypoint marker. It's a good thing they put those in, because otherwise I wouldn't have a bloody clue where I'm supposed to go. The quest log is shit. There he is. That's the man we're looking for. Oh, we're wearing a stupid helmet. I just noticed somehow. Mana, and yeah, no, let's not do that.
Find Leuven, and you'll find the truth. On my honor.
Oh. Remember what I said about the quest log being shit? The quest log is shit. Find Leuven, but how do we find Leuven? Oh, okay. I guess we just wander the city because we can't have a waypoint marker on the other thing. Well, that would be convenient. What a stupid setup. Is this... No, okay, this isn't the same house. I was worried for a second that I just walked back into the same house, but no, rest assured. Nobody seems to live in any of those houses because it's nighttime and nobody's here. Like, half of the city seems unoccupied. Which is fair because most of the game is just that one guy that puts on various different disguises as we wander around. That's what I'm going to choose to believe. It's one man with a very elaborate hat collection.
You all right?
Do you have any idea where Leuven might be hiding?
None of my business. I look after the wimps in there. Whatever he does with his siblings don't interest me in the slightest.
She might be the key to Diego's freedom.
Then I'd keep my ears open in the shops and taverns. The thick as two short planks the people here are. But they sure know how to bitch.
Haven't you searched Leuven's tower?
Yeah, but we didn't find anything.
What's with the chest you didn't manage to open?
I was gonna smash it with my axe, but the Baron forbade it. It's a family heirloom. At least that's what he said.
Can I have a look at this chest then?
Well, if you think it'll help. Come on, I'll let you into the tower.
Okay, cool. I wonder why Gorn hasn't aged, like, much at all. In fact, if anything, he almost looks younger than he did before. But Diego's aged, like, 20 friggin' years. Wonder how everyone else is faring. Is this the chest? Oh, that was easy. Okay, nope, that's gold. I take it it's upstairs then. Very different ambient music in this. It seems more like an Elder Scrolls type of thing than anything else. Yep. Fine. It has to be perfectly centered, otherwise it's not good enough. I gotcha. We have Leuven's key and Leuven's ring. Just magical stuff. What does the key open? There's nothing here. Was that it? There's just a key. But a key to what? Hey Gorn, do you have any ideas? I know you're not very bright, but maybe you can tell me something. I don't know where he went. He probably went back to work. Is this the same bloody house that I came in? It is too. Well, we've solved one riddle anyway. The textures seem to have come back, so it was just that particular load file for whatever reason. or a load instance that was just having some graphical fuck-ups. Okay, this is just to that guy. It's probably not going to do anything, but I gotta try talking to him. Okay, fine. We gotta find what Leuven's key does now. You'd think it would have been something in Leuven's house. Maybe the tavern? It's the only thing that I can think of.
So?
Zira. What you want?
Well, hello, handsome. You look troubled. What's bothering you?
My friend Diego is in prison.
Diego? Friend of the family? You've known each other long?
A friend. Sometimes he behaves as if he were my uncle.
I've got an uncle in trouble too. In Thorniara.
Is that so? What's his name?
Doesn't really matter. Didn't you want to go to Silver Lake?
Yeah, but I need the Baron's permission. Do you know what kind of man he is?
Evil tongues claim that he is a weak ruler, but a good Baron rules with his head, not with a sword.
Alright, well, I don't really care. This is just miscellaneous conversation, not really helping my motives. Have you seen someone named Leuven?
Why are there guards everywhere here?
The Baron is having all the houses in the city searched for his sister. They say she's been getting a bit too cozy with the rebels.
Sounds fun.
They've already turned the entire city center on its head. The outskirts will be in for it soon. As if such a fine lady would lay low in the slums. No, I tell you, Leuven is far away from here by now.
Uh-huh. So we're probably not gonna find Leuven, is what you're saying. I'm still gonna search the people. I think a fall from here would kill me. Nope.
This cap belongs to the guard.
Slums, he says. Where do you think the slums are exactly? This is just the edge of that wall. Nobody's gonna live out here. We're just searching for some... Oh, hey,
What
Diego.
can I do for you?
I need help. I don't know
That
what to
was
do,
quick.
Diego.
Do you have any news?
It's more complicated than we thought.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Winston claims that Hairtan's actually against Robar III, and that Renwick's the one collaborating with the Metanians.
Well, who knows? Maybe you should try to find out more before you open a can of worms.
Thanks, Diego. Super helpful. I don't know what to do. Maybe you should try to find out more. Like what? Where? Where do I search? Be cool if the fucking quest marker didn't point me to the same goddamn guy that refuses to tell me anything. Beat up Winston or find Leuven. But where would Leuven be? What's his face said no, she'll be a long ways away by now. Or in the slums. And I don't know where the slums of this city are. There isn't exactly a sign pointing towards it. I could just kick the shit out of Winston. Say to hell with the choices. We haven't exactly been... What the hell is this? Haven't been following like a moral code or anything at this point. 10. Your hammering is really annoying, by the way.
I'd like to look at your goods.
Ooh, he has crossbows. Militia crossbow. 15 range power, 13 range power. Huh. It's not actually very good. Ooh, a composite bow. I don't know what my bow does, but it's probably not as good as that. 15 plus 6 health. Or 16. Yes, sell it to me. And you can have, like, all of these crossbows. and all of these melee weapons. Because we will never be wanting for gold in this game as long as I don't care about anything but bows. And apparently crossbows. Okay. Let's put our better bow on. What does the current one do? 12 damage. Yeah. This is a lot better. Well, we got something different. That's a start. Now, if only we had a bloody clue where a wind stand would be. I'm going to kill this man because that fucking hammering sound can be heard across town. And it's really irritating. Alright. Well, I don't see anybody out. This looks kind of slummy, wouldn't you say? Although this is an open door and it looks like I've been in here. Arrows all over. Yeah, okay, this is the cultist house. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where to go. Be really cool if there was a simple solution. Did she have anything useful? I don't think so.
I'd like to look at your goods.
I like how he just kind of like looks over, doesn't really look at her. Okay, I don't care about any of this. But I can sell off all my shields. And helmets. And this ooh, ranged power. Never mind, I'm gonna hang on to that. You can keep the moldy bows though. And this old one. You can't sell it, why? To make sure that you always have a bow at all times. So I guarantee there's probably like a mandatory bow section or something like that, or something that you have to shoot, because otherwise it would just let you get rid of the bow. Maybe.
So?
It might not be that clever. I don't know, Zira. I haven't got a damn clue. There's no slums in this city. Maybe she's at one of the farmhouses. Maybe this is her.
Hey.
No.
Hi there.
What brings you here?
The Hunter's Gorge is sealed tight, and I can't get to the Valley of Blood. That's how you end up in Stuart.
Do you know your way around here?
Beyond Stuart? Sure. There's plenty of farmland and plantations here, and a few other things.
Other things? What do you mean?
There are caves all around this area, and you don't hear a good thing said about them. In any case, I prefer the open sky above my head, and would rather keep my distance from dingy vaults.
What do they say about the caves?
The people here believe in an ancient curse and in undead monsters that roam the caves. Maybe it's all superstition, who knows? I'm not going to look and see if it's true anyhow.
What then? What are you going to do?
I'm going to start by looking for Ricklin, then we'll surely find a way to get out of here.
Who's Ricklin?
We're getting married soon.
So, he's your lover?
That's right. He's also one of the rangers, and was supposed to scout the north of Stuart while I looked around the south.
So where's Ricklin now?
If only I knew. I do worry with the rebels and all the stories. The region is in a bit of an uproar.
Ricklin won't have joined the rebels, will he?
I wouldn't have thought so. Ugh, that would be terrible. Don't get me thinking about that.
You never know, Jilby. I'll keep an eye open anyway.
Can't hurt. I'll have a look around as well.
Fiance. The word you were looking for is fiance. Anyway. I noticed it's actually a recurve bow that we got, which is pretty cool. I don't think they've actually really... I mean, Gothic 2 had a pretty wide variety. I'd have to go back and reanalyze those. But I just got myself an idea. Remember that cave with the Beliar cultists? There's a bunch of locked doors in it. I wonder if Leuven's key opens those. Something was probably supposed to tip me off, but I guess we'll find out. If it doesn't open any of the doors, then I guess fuck me. Oh, we have this lockpick. God, okay. It's not as simple as it looks because it has to be dead center, but most of it's pretty easy. I thought there was doors, or was it literally just the chest? Maybe it was just the chest. Well, that's disappointing. Nothing in here after all. It's worth coming to for just for the chest, but like something's up there. Another partially collapsed wall or something like that that we could melt with our stuff that we have for melting walls? No. It's probably only like that purely because it's just a copy-pasted cave. And they're like, oh, we don't want you going any further because there's no point, so we'll just block it off. That's my guess. Alright, so that's one cave checked out. I guess we'll go check out the farms for Leuven, maybe? Otherwise, I haven't got a clue. Ah, that's a plant. I thought that was... Oh, it's a beehive, I gotcha. That was a monster or something. Yep. These little bastards. Hey guys. I mean, they're definitely the biggest pain in the ass because, like, they're the most arrows that you're gonna have to spend on something, and they're really small, so you often miss. Maybe we can do it with 3? Nope. This bow isn't powerful enough to make a significant difference, I guess. It's still nice. Field Raiders. Kind of preferred the old Field Raiders. But, I mean, they're just bugs, so I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, so when they do the charge, it like doesn't seem to take damage. Only as they're getting ready to do it. Duly noted. Apples for days here. That... Oh, it is alive. It wasn't moving, so I couldn't tell. Most things have like a standing animation. But they're just kind of there. Gotcha, prick. Oh hey, a waypoint marker over there. You know, this is starting to get tedious. Okay, he got me. I thought I hit the dodge, but I guess it didn't count. And now he just drifted around the tree. It's kind of funny. There's an opening over there. I wonder if that's... For God's sake, they're everywhere. Let's check my XP and see how we do it on there. The bow mechanic thing is getting tedious. I want... If there was like a perk to like reduce draw time for the bow, I would take that in a heartbeat. And I feel like that was kind of a missed opportunity in like all the other Gothic games. Like, as your bow proficiency goes up, or like maybe your strength, that would actually be better. Like, dexterity could give you more bow damage, even though that doesn't make any sense, and then strength could reduce your draw time. That'd be something. Been a nice consideration anyway. Technically, it should really go the other way around. Your strength should determine like your bow power, and then your dexterity should be how quickly you can draw it back. Technically, they'd really both be driven by strength, but you can't really have that. We could say that dexterity is like how quickly you could like coordinate your muscles to do what they need to do. If we're gonna like get really specific about it. Still got the music going. Oh, yeah. It was like, we're on a nice happy farm, but I still hear battle music, so that must mean something's after me. Fuck, you little prick. Okay. Are there any more? I think that was the sound of something happening on my computer. Oh, I got an email. Fun, fun. Come on.
Welcome to my farm. I see you're unharmed.
Why shouldn't I be unharmed?
Well, because of the field raiders that chew up my fields. My farm workers don't even dare to leave the building, those cowards. Can you help me?
Yeah, sure can. Already working on it.
Field raiders are no problem for me.
Thank you, stranger. Thank you so much.
By the way, 11. And also, yeah, just a series of elaborate hats. He just has like a sack of hats and shirts that he carries around with him. It's always the same guy. It's like that episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender where there's the guy that just puts on the different hats. I mean, that's like a thing that's been done in like lots of different forms of media, but that's the one that I think of when I think of like blatantly just rearranging stuff. Are those supposed to be scavengers? I have to see. I bet they are. Yep, scavenger. I mean, I'll accept that as a scavenger better than I'll accept what they did in the remake thing. There we go. I admit it because it's more like bird dinosaur, which is fair enough. It's fine. And also better than what they did in Gothic 3. They were stupid in Gothic 3. I'm glad somebody slapped them silly for that and redid it. There's really not a whole lot of them in this game though. Like considering though they were like the main thing you fought in both Gothic 1 and 2. And Arcania. Oh man, I got so many things to rant about when I start playing Arcania. That's 90% of the reason why I want to play it. They changed so many things, they built on so many different things, it's so cool. Somebody put their hyper-focus in hardcore. Excessive effort, which is what I like. I appreciate when other people put excessive effort into something. Seems to be my tendency for things. Aha! Gotcha before you dug in. We're getting 12 XP from them now. Not just 5. Interesting. Do we have like a perk that gives us more XP per creature? We were supposed to be there we go. I was gonna say we're supposed to be killing field raiders, but I haven't seen any because we're supposed to get the marauding field raiders because they didn't throw out everything from Gothic 3. The very specifically named creatures, they got that down pat. Every creature's like a string of text a mile long. Gonna shoot him in the eye. And also notice that I've got a pitchfork. These aren't worth any more XP, so I don't know. 7 out of 10. So I guess we got all the stragglers, and this is the big bunch. Fair enough. Where is it? Yeah, faster bow draw time would be fantastic. What is that over there? Is that Leuven? I'm gonna say that for everybody. Just desperately want the quest to be over. No.
Hello?
I'm gonna push you off the cliff.
Hold! What are you doing here?
I heard you're carrying out forbidden experiments here.
I'm sorry? What? Who's saying that?
Just joking. Master Worgen sent me. How's the experiment going?
Well, not exactly as planned. Are we supposed to treat plants with an agent and feed it to meat bugs? We wanted to examine the livers afterwards, but then the field raiders came. And? And they ate the plants and the meat bugs. Oh, now they're on a rampage in the south fields. Master Worgen will be beside himself with rage.
Well, that's the end of the experiment.
Well, maybe Master Worgen can do something with the livers of the field raiders. After all, they did eat the agent.
Have fun then. I'm heading off and reporting to Master Worgen.
Stop!
Wait, don't go.
What's up now?
You're armed. Look at me. What do you want me to do?
Use magic?
Oh, sod it. I'll kill the field raiders for you. How many livers do you need?
All of them.
Maybe I should stop asking questions.
Where did the field raiders go?
They clamber down the rock face.
The rock face.
Yes, there's a path to the barn. They went down there.
What sort of experiment is this supposed to be anyway?
Master Worgen wants to develop a poison against field raiders that is harmless for people. Master Arctar is very interested in the results. Of course, we began with meat bugs. They're not as dangerous.
So the experiment went better than planned?
Are you joking? Those bastards ruined it!
Isn't the agent actually meant for the field raiders? Now you can test the effect on the actual bastards.
I didn't see it that way. You're right!
The dopey scholar that's not that smart. That's a fast way down a mountain. Fuck the path. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit impatient with this playthrough. It's fine. I mean, the combat's faster paced, so everything else has to be too, right? We're just kind of keeping everything nice and even. Oh look, more field raiders. Couldn't have been the same ones. Maddened field raiders. And they're having a hell of a time with the terrain. Should use that to my advantage. I'll just stand over here and let them saunter over to us. Oh, except now they're all gonna come at the same time. It's fine. We got this under control. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. So they're invincible when they're charging. We already sort of knew that. I was just confirming. Oh, and now it's going back. So I'll just let it piss off. It can clump its way over. Alright. Right, because I guess I'm supposed to collect the livers probably. I haven't really been paying attention to the inventory as I open it. I wanted the main quest line to be done. I didn't want to side quest it up for the rest of my life, but here we are. And the thing is, I could say, ooh, well, we're power leveling at least. Holy shit! What the fu- Oh, that was the charge. I was like, it's coming at me oddly fast. In a very different stance, that's why. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that it was charging me. Okay. Oh, now this place is no texture. Lovely. It's very dark when there's no lighting or texture or light whatsoever. It's just blackness. Maidservant. Okay. I was hoping for Leuven. It's fine. Disappointment. Oh. We have to get out. Do you think it would be faster to just like kind of hop our way? No, it's actually not. We can't abuse the mechanics on this one. I'm sorry. Do you think anyone would care if I killed the pigs? I almost guarantee they wouldn't.
Hello?
No quest marker for him, huh?
Oh, the master's going to be fuming.
We just...
Here are your livers.
Oh, wonderful. I hope that'll calm Master Worgen down. Will you bring them to him? If I show up now, he'll beat the heck out of me before I can explain everything.
Show some balls, man.
Well, not if Master Worgen kicks me in them.
All right then. I'll bring him the livers.
Does anyone else notice that the main character has a very large mouth? Like, weirdly big. So, where's Master Worgen? Like, I don't know where this fucking master is, dude. You're gonna... Oh, you can highlight the quest. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay. Find him. Highlight quest. There we go. I'm sure somebody would have pointed it out. Okay. There's a teleporter stone near me, and then we can teleport into town. Okay. Perfect. Starting to get the hang of like how to do this quickly. And or efficiently. We can see what the teleporting looks like, if there's any animation whatsoever, or if it just messes with the graphics card a little bit. You're not gonna ask me where to go? Okay, so it just assumed. It assumed you wanted to go to the most recent place you've been. Alright. An option would have been nice. Alright.
So, careful.
Careful with who?
Oh no.
Whom? Scarred. Wait, where is that arrow? Come on. Seriously! This game. Try my patience. Oh, it's in the obvious place that it should be. Gotcha.
Yes? What is there to report? What's Hem doing?
Field raiders came along and ate up your experiment.
What? That boy is as thick as 2 short planks.
Well, yes.
Keep the cost out of him with my belt.
Take it easy. I took care of the field raiders and ripped out their livers. Hem thought you might be able to use them.
What? Maybe he's not so stupid after all. Let's see. I'll need to examine the livers right away.
You have to teach me something right away.
Oh, yes, of course. Listen, I don't have the time now, but here's a valuable recipe. You can read, can't you?
Yep, recipe will do the trick. Hand it over.
I don't care. I could talk to him with the noise. Okay, so let's go back to this. What? Stewark stew. Oh. Yeah, we don't care. Highlight this quest. Will it give me both options now? No, of course not. It will only give me the one. Pretty sure. Yep. Eat shit game. I don't know where Leuven is.
They seem to like it up there.
I wonder if I could get into, like, the castle? Gorn, can you... No? Doesn't care. Shit. Running out of options here, it seems. I might just beat the shit out of Winston. I don't fucking care anymore. Oh, the texture disappeared again.
I've had enough. I'm not interested in your stories. Tell me where Mermund is, or there'll be trouble.
So, you're on Renwick's side. Then I've got no other choice.
Defend yourself!
Defend yourself, you dog!
You know, I really tried, but you weren't helping me find Leuven, so... I swear to God. There's another marker now. Oh, he actually hit me. I better move. Because he hits like a freight train. As he should. He's an actual knight. It's not just some schmuck. Well, field raider. Luckily, it takes 4 days to swing his sword. Because the only thing he's capable of doing is a power move.
Stop! Stop it! We've got Mermund. He's being held in a cave. Outside, to the northeast of the Stewart countryside. There's an old, forgotten dirt trail that links the cave with Ogtar's estate.
Oh, why didn't you say so? You could have saved yourself this beating.
We have a password. Tell it to the guard at the gate, and they'll let you in the hideout.
Out with it. What's the password?
In the name of Renwick, surrender!
That's your password?
Hertan hasn't lost his sense of humor, after all.
Alright, simple enough. I do hate this. Oh look, there's another quest marker. I swear, if that's like Leuven's location, I'm going to be fucking furious. Because I would have really liked to have explored the other option, you know, do some good investigation, but I seriously can't be bothered. 12? Actually, I think that might have been the same guy as before. So, maybe never mind.
So?
Alright, this guy.
Ah, the hero from the bridge. Hey, you! I've really got a problem.
What would that be?
The people are thirsty and I'm running out of mead. Rotter's already complaining because I told him that soon there won't be any left.
Also, this guy, he's just our friend, but he's got a beard. I just noticed.
Don't tell me that I need to get some for you from Murderer.
No, I'm running out of honey. Get me a few honeycombs and I'll show you how to brew the stuff.
How much honey do you need?
You'd be best off plundering half a dozen beehives. That should be enough.
I'll get some honey for you. Where can I find it?
From Ogtar's farm in the east of the city. There are wild bees there. They should have honey too. The nests aren't always easy to find, so keep your eyes peeled.
And we're back to random fetch quests.
So?
Now that we have like actual places to go and things to do, the quest marker starts like showing me random shit that I don't care about. So weird. Like, it makes sense that I wouldn't just automatically know where the hell the person was, but still. Leuven. You need to give me more clues, because if I get, like, pissed off in the first 20 minutes of the search, it's actually been 40, then I'm gonna give up and just do the easy way. Come on. Is this the cave? I assume this is the cave. Although I'm not seeing people to tell a password to. So maybe not. I guess not. Just a nice cave where people store stuff. That's fine. Or am I supposed to like... No. It's funny, like the map shows that there is like a path straight forward. Oh, that. Gotcha. Oh, you know what? These caves could actually be like a back way out of something. Like a cave elsewhere, and it just networks its way through and spits you out in a more convenient location. That could totally be it. Had to get rid of the sword. Let's kill scavengers. They don't make that sound though, although at least they make a sound, unlike Gothic 3. No sound whatsoever. That game had so many problems. And I love how I'm not the only one that was saying, like, how did they manage to make Forsaken Gods worse than Gothic 3? I don't know, it was using the same code, but somehow they managed it. Also, I do appreciate the comments. Thank you to everyone that is leaving comments and stuff. But it really does help a lot. It helps A, the motivation, and it does help like the channel get a little more exposure. Not that I care too much about that, because there's a lot of other things I could be doing to get more exposure if I really wanted it. I just want a nice excuse to play games with a nice little community. It's a good time. And I'm not really into the whole streaming thing. You know, if I'm gonna create content, I want it to be permanent. I don't want to just have something that's gonna disappear like 24 hours after I put it out. It's not my deal. Is it just pissing off? Like, I really wish I knew how many hits these stupid things take, but none of them have been consistent so far. Okay. They take slightly more, or they give slightly more experience than the Field Raiders did, so I assume they take 5 arrows-ish. That would be a fair exchange. Although, I keep hitting it when it's like doing the charge thing, so half the problem. And at no point was there a tutorial or something like that that said, oh hey, by the way, don't hit something while it's charging up a power attack because it just won't do anything. There was a tutorial section, but it didn't really teach you the important stuff. It just said, yep, hit them. Thanks, Chief. Never would have figured that one out. Click the mouse button. Repeatedly. Until you run out of stamina, and then stop. Don't bother with the block mechanic because the dodge roll is so much better. Okay, there's another cave here. Maybe this is it? Well, there's a door, so probably. You can't use that right now. Well, shit. He said northeast. This is northeast. There's more scavengers, but they're such a pain in the ass. If it was like the good old games where you could like single one out, I wouldn't complain, but you shoot one and they all come after you. And then you do this big old song and dance. And they're also a pain to hit in the head. Okay, so they're 4. 4 arrows if you're not fucking it up. Gotcha. A little bit of patience and you'll save yourself some arrows. Got it. Patience is not what I bring to this. As we can tell by sliding down the mountainsides. Let's go see whose farm this is. It's probably some guy that's gonna give me a key to the freaking cave below and say, oh, there's some fucking creatures making some noise down there. Can you go check it out?
Have you already chased away the field raiders from my fields?
Yes.
Not yet, but...
What?
I'm taking care of it.
What? Did I not get his fucking field raiders? Where? Oh, I got 9 of them. Give me the map. No. We just don't get to know. Although I think that little diamond says it's that way. Is that what that means? I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. Yep. Cool. I guess that's a fair enough way of doing things. Now, can we hit it from here? I'm gonna grab this honey, because I was supposed to get honey for that schmuck. His name was... the Brewmaster. Right, there's no arrow drop-off. I have to, like, remember that. Like, literally every other game, there's drop-off, and there's 0 in this. Did the textures fuck up? Yep. It's very dark. Alright, fine. I'll start drawing all over again. Silly bastard. Gotcha. Okay. Now we can tell him that they're all dealt with. I could have sworn I got them all, man. Clearly I was mistaken. What are we on? 11 or 12? I can't remember. This guy's not new. I already called him. Come on. The man in the elaborate hats. Oh, good. He's got the red mark on him. Away we go. Fixed your shit.
Have you already chased
the
field
no!
raiders away from my fields?
That's a problem.
Their history.
Thank you, stranger. You've honestly earned your reward. I can't wait to chase my lazy farm workers back onto the field.
Well, any other problems?
Barren soil, bad weather, lazy workers. The usual.
You're not interested in the war, huh?
Here war, there war. What's a simple man like myself supposed to do? All I want to do is get a return on my harvest. I don't care who
Just
buys
can't.
it.
Aren't you afraid of Robar?
Robar? That nutcase king? I'm more afraid of the next hailstorm. They're all just stories.
Well, he is a nutcase. You're having some difficulties. Are you feeling all right? I can't make a comment. It's so bad. I was hoping the skin textures would at least hold out, but nothing. No textures are safe. In Arcania, your skin is not safe. It's interesting that our characters' textures never fuck up. Maybe they will, just not today. There's so many games that we're gonna play. I don't know if this version has all the hotfixes and stuff like that. I wonder if I'd installed some more patches, if that would have fixed things. There's only 2 patches that were ever released for this game as far as I know. I couldn't install them on my other version, and I didn't bother on this one because I was just happy that it was running. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe somebody would have addressed the texture problem. Oh well. It's more fun if we enjoy it in all of its fucker-uppery. Fuck-uppery. Whatever the hell. Pretend that that made sense in your head for me, please. It's goblin berries? No, sunberries. They just look like goblin berries, and then I get excited for a second there. Fuckery would have been a better, more concise way of saying that. When you can use more words or less words, always use less words. I assume this is the cave the guy was talking about with the password.
In the name of Renwick, surrender.
Dude. Alright, fine. Also, 12? Oh, that was easy. I guess the password's no good here.
Lego!
Oh, shit. At least they're easy to take down. Where? Oh, there he is. Unfortunately, nobody has any drop off or anything, so what's happening there? Okay. That's fine. Loot. Gold's never going to be a problem. He's having some issues. 13. I'm not sure if the miscellaneous guys count. It's not noticeable when it's just a dude. It's only noticeable when, like, you know, it's somebody that you're locked into conversation, staring to their eyes and face that looks identical to the last guy whose eyes and face you stared at.
I'll do you in!
Well, your guys didn't listen to the password very well, so I'm not really sure what the purpose of the password was. I'm not sure why we have a problem with the rebels, because I don't like the king. I want the king to die. Yep. There we go. Topples over backwards. Love it. Oh, I got excited for a second. I was like, oh, maybe the game's finally figured out that I don't want to equip a sword. No, no it hasn't. Okay. Those weapon draw sounds, they're real meaty. Gotta say, they're satisfying on the ear. Okay, I'll have to do shit. That animation. He like folded over and then it hit the ground. Good job on making something serious not serious at all. I have nothing to say. This is just a desolate cave in a desolate game, and this, I don't know, this game doesn't really have a soul, does it? It's just generic fantasy copy-paste, fetch questy bullshit. It has the Gothic characters, but I mean... And granted, they're actually like pretty decent representations of who the characters used to be. Okay, we're actually in like possible danger now. Oh no! Yes, we were actually in danger. Holy shit. I got a bit cocky with just the fact that walking backwards was usually doing it. Apparently that was a mistake. This time we'll have to actually try. Alright guys. Where are you hiding? Yeah. The melee guys in combination, like with long range albeit, in combination with the ranged shooters is kind of like actually a decent fight. Especially because the crossbow guys don't really seem to miss. Even when I'm doing my side strafing thing. Which is good because side strafing slowly should not stop a guy from hitting you. Unless they're the worst bowman in history. Okay, man. Yeah, maybe I'll only count the characters that we have to talk to that are the same guy, because otherwise, who really cares that they look the same? They could have slapped a helmet on them. Although, in fairness, they could have slapped a helmet on them, and then it wouldn't be obvious at all. But it's fine. So we're really only at 12 still. I heard that crossbow being loaded. Ow. You know, they put massive blood splatter when you hit a guy, but there's no blood splatter when they hit you. That's all they would have had to do. Some blood splatter or like some red edges on the screen, literally anything when you get hit. Or your guy to wince, make a noise, stagger, something. Some indication the damage has been taken would be greatly appreciated. Why was that so hard? Dreamcatcher. THQ. Why didn't you guys fucking clue into that, hmm? THQ makes a lot of god-awful games, it must be said. Oh, there's a chest. They make some mediocre, decent stuff, but they make a lot of terrible stuff, which is why I don't trust them with the Gothic remake. Lots of people defending it. Also, I'd love to just point out that it's been like a year since I even looked at that, and it was already out for a year, and still not a single word about developments on it. Interesting to know. Oh, okay. I thought that was a friendly person. It's definitely not. Master of Inquisition? Inquiry. Well, it's a shame you can't come past the doorway because I'm just gonna stand here like an asshole. You've got a lot of health. And those arrows keep falling out of your face. Why isn't this working? Okay. I was about to say maybe the fact that I'm like being a dick and hiding behind the door is preventing it from taking damage, but no. Just a damage sponge. Alright. This guy.
In the name of Enos, who on earth are you? Did you come to murder me?
I'll get you out of here. Come on, let's go.
What about the Master of Inquiry? I'm not a good fighter.
He's dead. Are you blind?
Oh, my eyes aren't what they used to be. You're a brave man. How you saved me. I knew the Baron would send someone.
I didn't do this for the Baron. I did this for a friend.
Is that so? Well, for whatever reason, thank you.
You're welcome. We're going to Stuart now. I need a permit to go to Silver Lake.
Not so hasty. If I return without more documents, the Baron won't be particularly happy.
Oh, this just gets better and better. What documents would they be and where are they?
I couldn't tell you what sort of documents they are, but you should look in the cave below Ogtar's farm. The rebels wanted to bring them there.
If I get the documents, should I bring them to you?
No, just take them to Baron Renwick. A small sign of my favor. Then you'll be able to discuss your issues with him straight away.
Alright. Seems fair enough. And oh, look at that. We're basically at the hour now, so I'm just gonna finish up my business in the cave here. If this is lootable. Yep. Not a chest. Open this up. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it. So I guess next time we go figure out that next cave, and yeah, we'll just carry on. So until next time, have a good one.